More fire, more be ajumo, will be aquaba, and then you bring at the bar TVS was it. Your number one TV station in Ghana, Gumbe show, and the Ashani Fefa. Yede ebrewo ene enwumre ene nsam na yede brewo no ano ohye na dawson yen Ghana yen cedi no sese die dollar no amene no $1 1 Ghana $1 Ghana and akofo ana na nado kan bebre no ese die oyi $1 10 Ghana cedis ene petrol bo ekoso diesel bo ekoso nsem bebrebe na ne enwumre asisie ya yede ni nyina ebrewo nsem be na ba wo ya aka ye ene nsem ben ena eye KKD kwasi chei dankwa ono so kwasi chei dankwa ono so ede atu edwa efa eye Ghana economy no ene nsem okafa kanfuri ata yen sika bon ahodo nyina kwaje ba ono na nya ho emfaso wo nyina yesema ene anwumre yatenase a yade ebrewo ewo eye TVS was it your number one TV station in Ghana na exam no ene no edoso papa po Aleto Jacobs mo sese no okotra Peace FM kokuroko a wo nwese onko A na onko B wase Keno Furiata enko yie na ho nsem no etesen wo nyina yesema wodo a yede ebrawo ena anwumre yi ewo Gumbe show so medi ede Mugabe maase obetimi afre me atankolega biga na ena anwumre yi me amakonta ba kope ya o eyetafo 4 months akonta 1 anwumre ya meti radio so na ka chem say akonta is no more na embe frame me uncle that is no more but they make an say nyame na de ma and one also and Wajie. Nyamea Duma, Ochana Batutu, I'll be in Ashanti Regional Capital, Kumasi, said the Bea Mebwa, na yape miama konta ye kurabre. Ye da wamba na free ye ba esen kunya na ye de ye ensem ni na e de atoamuso.
Moga! Yape bumyo! Yape oja ufom! Hey, eja be di there. So now you are an enquire.
Ayibia.
We are watch Jerusalem. Wow. Blana me more why. Eja be di there. Edrone eni. We are Spanish garlic mixture. Ebuama moje diefu sane ewo ni pedie ni mu yi.
Collect.
Afen so esa so boa em obi okasa pampan ewo ni tirim. Obi adakoma bo ni peli. Obi a Johnson tentem. Obi ade na ase atatai. Afen so obi asrade adokono ni pedie enane ni nyina.
Collect.
Eja, we enso ye Spanish garlic capsules, a supporting immune system.
That's all.
Shenenso, edroi, enyema oba wa fefru. The oma akra no for. Akra onya infie dumienu, entimi fe edroi. Fre 0266 114111.
FD ahwehwe saa igwadi nkraato yi mu age atomu se.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Always brave, fresh, natural, X, mineral, water.
Still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Nyansa shase oni nyamisro
Power 97.9 FM with the Wisdom Summit 2022. Watson Safre, Reverend D.Y. Donko, Counselor Donko, Reverend Dr. Charlotte Odro, Safumami Counselor Bako Pe, Dr. Eugene Ba, Oye Embryologist, Na Elder Dr. Nana Amo Toby, Chairman of Tobinko Group of Company, Onusuri Baby, Wisdom Summit 2022. Power 97.9 FM. Majumezini Sinanano Donoru host here. Ajimaini Awani. Osu Presbyterian Church Auditorium. A hot noye venue. 10 a.m. and apartment bro unit time. Neas Jumezino Ashishano. Saturday, 20th August 2022. Isaiah 33 verse 6. Ose, it will be the sure foundation of your time. Guest artist Celestine Donko. Sepade impartation Wusunya Bureau Wisdom Summit Yasa. 9 day ever send attend. Ezako number you do 0248 712812. A Sunday yana ya reserve Wusitamo. Sponsors Royal Organic Clinic, Bendat Deco, Best Wine, Frontier Sounds and Events, Studio 502, X Natural Mineral Water. Hey, Wisdom Summit. Nyasa wa warimu. Nyasa wa apomudimu. Nyasa wa yeyomu. Wisdom Summit. Nyasa wa wompenetrimu.
Elder Amu Tobin. Tobinko.
Your friend, Pastor Counselor D.Y. Donko.
Nyamin Shaw, within the Reverend Mr. Charlotte Odro.
Your friend Eugene Ba.
Program Ebaso Wisdom Summit. Osu Presby Hall.
Nyamiya Adomwa. August 20th, 2022.
Namiwo news the Debbie Mao on the 20th of August and cover be a Saturday and upper 10. Me a shall say Osu Presby.
Me a clinical embryologist. Me boa ona wanware na opema. Me jumane se me boa wom. Ebra wakuhu on doctor. Na washe won se omra. Na yenyina yenka mom ne yemfa ekwan bi so mboa won no munyama.
Me mekasa fa ho no eye ekwan a yefa so edi nimdie efa nimdie so eyeyi eye pa so beba oba you'll be blessed.
Now I'm going to talk about wisdom in relationship. There will come our and our relationship now woman and koya branibenya nyame nyansa na that relationship no na nkoyi mawo.
I personally want to invite you. Other speakers will be coming. I am talking about marriage.
And I'm telling you, Kofu Egusono, blessing, you can't miss any of them. Until on the 20th of August, dear, all the way to Osu Presby, dear. Menewo, Mayeshia.
Michelle Sebra, Branebetie, Okwanya, Ubefasu abo Humbai, Ewo Wapum, Ne Senia, Ubitimi, Etimi, Abua Wum, na Wensi Wawo Anokwine, Ebra, Umre Asun. Nami Adoma 20th of August, Saturday time. 10 a.m. Venue, Osu Presby Church. I personally want to invite your friends and loved ones. And as you come to acquire wisdom, it will be well with your soul.
On the 20th day, Ampaya, Epecha.
Perfect will in your perfect way.
Fire live on TVS was at your number one political talk show in Ghana, Gumbe show, and was Ugusu 18th August 2022 in the year of our Lord, or Germany or France or Belgium or Italy or United States of America or United Kingdom. Now we share live or a YouTube or a TVS was at Ghana's house on Facebook Live, a TVS was at Ghana. All the 16 regions in Ghana will share live or a TVS was at so and enumerate. Nemom Yadoko. So and ananum 92.5 FM Sanso and a Washington Regional Capital Takradian Sono who for media live on Sharp 106.9 FM and here on flex stations here Trashia our Ghana all the regions will be fire live now or say Voter Regional Capital Voter Power 94.1 and Global 105.1 FM Sanso no regions New 89.7 FM Sanso na KFM or Kitikrachi and KFM or Pasa and a new 89.7 FM so ewo eye kete eye krache for mo amutie nyina no ya chacha mo na Buem FM ewo eye giasekam. Now more fire. His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana Nana Akufo-Addo maybe I will be ene ye pese no kasa enwumre ne ye ka ensam kyerɛ ipa pem ena esinkunya NDC for buso nyina mechia mo Asante region minim say mo go so ya chese enema ekoso all the national executives mu nyina mo Asante region ya mo bo adwuma pa mutie ya ma me Hajia Diza nyame ya doma Sunday ade se eye kase ewo fie Hajia Diza ya chacha wo ene anwumre sa so ena ye nuanom afri Eastern region ya papa eye Samuel Amadonko ya to nananom ewon se do ono so buso nyire ma mo eye yakọ ye nuanom awo Northern Regional Capital eye Tamale mo so ye ma mo nyina yakọ ya papa eye onimonyamfo Abdullahi Mobila ye oye Northern Regional Chairman ono so oto nananom ewon se do anwumre ya ebi atome mi ama konta ba ko pe tafo formers or the form ene enwumre ya na mu da ho ye tira no pa ye bepa no krabre nanso ye wie ya adwumanity ye wie ye wose ye toa ye de ne ekire kumase nti abusua ni nyina mo amohye me life mu nyina mitimi mo bodin de meka ne say abusua ni nyina mo eye kumase tafo mo amowo so ame ya de ato ye ni ene enwumre yi mo nyina mo hwe makonta nimpon ba ko pe ya woda fomu yi ya mamu nyina so yakọ ene enwumre Nana Akufo-Addo in 2016 ensem ben ene odi etudwa yese bema na enumaduru a enyuno bema ene enumaduru a enyuno Nana Addo di semebrebe etudwa wo promise Ghana for say obey adwuma on the city to be strong against the dollar when voted to power ene okofa abawomia ebae at that time yana ba omia ya adwuma ewo Bank of Ghana Nana Addo free say ono ene obi obetimi aba Nana he was not a card-bearing member of the NPP but omuye omubdi ometimi bia for Baumia to partner Nana Akufo-Addo but ensam ne doso ensam ne yeden edoso ensam Nana Addo kan enye Baumia o ensam Nana Addo kan for the dollar and the cedi enei kwase broni beka say be reflective yan reflect yan koyachi yan man kopon koyachi ne kotie sebe ensama Nana Addo kwan ya na nyansa enim ya enei aba beso ne kon abeso ne mene ya etwe ne me inti Nana Addo wa yete say aponchia sesia no Nana Addo according to cedi ni dollar no Nana Addo wa yete say aponchia na wodwan a wodi ahoma aso ne kon ya wo twena Nana Addo mpraso obekọ Nana Addo to say wodwan a ye de ahoma aso ne kon dollar no o twena o se okọ o se na dwie kra wo na omoche dollar ne so wonyina Nana Addo in 2016 ye tie se mo kan
$1, 1 CD. In the time of Mills and Mahama, 2 CDs, $1. If I was them, I would say to the people of Ghana, I'm sorry. We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves. But that is not the people we're dealing with. The fruits of office, the money under the table has become sweet for them, so they're determined to stay. Are we going to allow that to happen? Are we going to allow that to happen? In Kufuor's time, one of the people who advised and helped him develop a strong CD was my running mate, Muhammadu Bawumia. Then he was deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. It's one of the reasons I brought him to come and join me, that we will work on the CD and create again a strong CD that will be able to allow us to develop our economy and allow our traders and our to be able to develop. We have told the world that under our leadership, We're going to turn our back on the old economy, the raw material exporting economy, and build a new industrial value-adding economy in our country that will bring jobs for our people and especially for the young people of our country. That is the goal of the new NPP government and the administration of the National Government. A competitive labor force, because we're going to give all the children of our country an opportunity.
Jai can you not ye? Wutri so Wutri eso Jakani not ye? Useless president. Wudwa wanum ka nya man ma wuna wunie. Ye do man ma. You can't manage the affairs of this country. You are such a useless president. Under the Fourth Republic, since independence on the 6th of March 1957, Ghana is president here. One power were useless at the Sauna Nekofuano. Na minim mistake Ghana for since independence, when we are president, I would dear Wafeka. You can't wafa winni be. When I am president, I got phone at Ghana for. With the pandemic, Yaria SCA would you home for so. Apia tesema hu wo jemfa so ne wie this what is obi awu no akwa set fan now what this guy was useless president. Watch me in the camera. IGP, watch me in the camera. Nanado is a useless president. And Nanado mo papa we when you be yes or your lawyer or law school here who the classmate for who they been your friend calling to the bar you yes or Oxford University in the United Kingdom Gordon Brown and who for any terrorism you move a year Oxford University who Pananado Sylvia who Oxford University third class in Legon Kimbo useless one managing the affairs of this country and short man devil what's over there short man devil managing the affairs of this country and the world bush for KK the moon fire KK the moon fire and the Ghana ha and I also saw Kwasia Sam so make us have you and Kwasia Sam so from day one in Bessine and a one man the banga na banga in your banki bia no only one branch in Ghana and no over 30 branches one be abakwa jibiano one a je home for so inti yakwa bobesia and yakwa hwan yakwa bobesia ha anaka no furi atami bisa say ayansa bia ba no oda mi bisa mo bi before say kan no furi atanyumire amene mo kasai ayansa bia ba no oda or United Kingdom hospital by in the United Kingdom mumra atomo meka kire and now United States of America ya fire real siri nipa boni amade ne adoso mogugu amafo enyuma. Enterprise insurance are taking over SIC. State insurance company, SIC. Enterprise insurance are taking over BBR. Data man are taking over BBR. Such useless ones. Ebi mo amodi omo papa certificate in the school. Woman need certificate. Ebi mo amo bel man panyina. Woman do omo papa certificate. And anantie no. Womo bosu omo say. Womo they are the best managers of the economy. Useless ones. You have the men. Where are the men? Rich Afro and let's see whether you get competent men to manage the affairs of our finances. Useless president and useless vice. Kedia Hofene the president akawbedi so. Would dear Tama, watch yourself in the camera. Watch yourself in the mirror. Asan what the Ghana fought him. We are serious. Ghana fought say we are not hungry for power. The NDC, our minority in parliament, it seems we are not hungry for power. And that's why I say, you say, Mwasam, Yakoto about Ewosa. The good people of Otin region, South Wano, woman are better than the good people of Sa. Useless ones. Abambabe, shine your eyes. Shine your eyes. You hear elections, Ewosa. Talk about sir before you talk about Dome Kwabianya by elections. I'm not for more a year. I say why, I say hey, I say enough. I say enough. They don't have a representative in parliament. Yet to Jupiter and I our mass. Useless ones managing affairs of this country. And our minority. A do baby or some bomb basso. A do baby sunamo yansa 4 hours some of them mamo. Why are you people so quiet? You need representative. Our enough. You need representative in parliament. Our ASR. Haruna you do so mutaka. Ahmed and Yamami Doyo. Diana Moye. Diana Moye. Abamabe Diana Woye. You to me to about sir. But I to buy a lesson. Address for her. It will never happen today and it will never happen tomorrow. Watch me in the camera. Mutidians as some make a guma so many numeri. Say ya twaba ewo sala. Ni a twaba ewo asinofa. Ya twaba wo domi kwabenya. Mo forget it. And I will lead that crusade in this country. And you see where power lies. The masses. I will lead the masses. I will champion that cause in this country. Yes, you was Sri Lanka munya ho. Sabe abusofo we. Woman mo dia ho Africa fo we. Woman na edi so. Ana nipa ba kope millions of dollars. Yakọ bond ana abegu wono na je conflict of interest. Useless president managing affairs of this country. Akromfo anko PDS. Boss contaminated fuel. President ni akromfo we obi a wonim obi a labia kamo wonim krono bobo krono man ye fa. You can't work with Nana Akufo-Addo. To for mati wakoto nana edu ba bia na mi di ya ma santeman se ba bia onyina do won fasika anya hwe Akufo-Addo wato ne papa ja pade nyina that's according to question and teach another video was so about the another video ne be adwuma and then anas wen anas ayera wo hwe na wo hu no yamo ye de kogina court ye kokoto makoma 44 times after NDC lose elections in 2016 Makokot, Makomako 44 times. What bra who national executive position? Who mla you? After spending 1 month, I was someone who mla chairman. Yes. Mutin here.
Is currently in free fall and depreciating virtually on a daily basis. In fact, this is what you are seeing as a Midonyame exchange rate.
Nana exchange rate. Useless vice president. Medekaka to soma musemuntie. Midonyame exchange rate. Your mother exchange rate. And now they say, and woman, exchange rate. Woman, I was so papa ko ware no. That way, a year Methodist one brigade. I want to say, you mammy, I know just a Medina Temo, Mutiani, was in the mammy, I don't know what they say, Satam, no, Methodist, one boys brigade, Meboa, no one ever can say, was said the was so a president, useless one. We are not serious enough, and we are not hungry for success. I say, your name, Mary, and you just have a sabi in right when punch away. Managing affairs of this country near Kwaje Bondwa. Yes, say, can you Furiata and then one I do boy. Hey, Jimmy, yes, send him a bodam sam. Baby, and we be says to Burkina or Mali. I was saying we need to arise. Show them where the power lies. Sir, you near break. I didn't think about my way so conflict of interest will be our finance minister. Now, on the bank. Ya kwa je besia bank na be ye bibia transactions ni nyina na sika no kwa no ho wa man no ye hie sika akatuafo abosome posifo nya sika sojafo nya sika timamfo nya sika ya so ya to ya katuemu kola aye 15% so ma say sika ye de ni ho ye koka ye say Russia and Ukraine war sabe abodam sema wo chema enye yie ena me ni utiwei wutu abola tax utiwei wutu akwa tax na de baba shaswa Nana Akufo-Addo ne ba wo me agidie no wasanse ye kwaje bond ne na ba transaction na be ye nyina no ye wo Ghana Commercial Bank ye wo NIB ye wo ADB ye ne nyina aye Ghana yem banks na mom ye jani nyina so ne ye kwankofo achemfo bank motiafo bank motia ni petetiafo bank data bank so on any transactions no let's can you na kodi om ho abro mobile power no one branch now today data bank over 30 branches across the country ya more them and ye journey pa ba kope and odo man ko share wo say mu wo bada hospital wo London and America wunye nu ho. Where are you today? Come out and defend it. Mo free say ye di agro mo di akwanya beko na mo de beko Eastern Africa na mo de makoye niema woso na do ko ba bia na do te sa akwanya num eye bosom akwanya na do wo medi president na akwanya be no otim ogoto fofia na wo de na akwanya ko woko tamale na wo de na akwanya ko eye abodam sa mutie de me ka acha mo na anwumri asa akwanya na kufu ado te so wo se ye gya akwanya na ye hye no e wo ma we mu sa akwanya na do ko ba bia de Land Cruiser no e wo se ye hye sa akwanya ne firi wo ma mu ha na do pa president adie no no wote akwanya bia mu Kwame Nkrumah be ye president no onfa akwanya ko ba bia Liman be ye president Kofo be ye president Atamis be ye president Mahama be ye president Rollins be ye president wo ma mu be di o ma panyi nyina no na obie ni ho a wo ma no mo ho wo fe e wo ni munyam acha na do na obie ni ho a ko ba bia o de na akwanya eko such a useless president okoba bia akwanya ba akoje Land Cruiser fo ne yesen enanwumre ya tofuam wutimi to hwemani mu na me okasa ene makonta da fo mu ende bre na me de kasa fo ne wutimi to anadua me be kokoma asen in and out Land Cruiser man filia meto be 2000 ede me ko ede me beba anda Mahama me to 600 ede me ko de maba eye dambo maye koso ntena ho emaka no furiata dane da nyina me yare na okura eye Bible na okura bag na wahye fita na abegina eye Parliament na sometimes me dear parliamentarians no so mu hu Haruna Idrusu yanko me one thing about me is that me my office message for anything no listen to me I'm Mugabe Mase Haruna will not come to your office to ask anything. We are minority leader. We are one. I will not come to your office. Me here or here. But near my moya and muhe. A crab and a mofasra can offer at a movatin or bayer or sabayer a finance minister beam. Of our dear of firm. Enough is enough. Share a near bro. Jomama. Saudi Arabia jati jati nejina chema. Ne be du ba bi ne yemu bi ne mo be control ye bo control ye nye ye be ka che mo me Mahama we ne power anya fe na metwa say o ma appointment you ba bi a me pe no na me koka che de wo ne se wo mfiri ho na maba. I will not sit down. Take position. I will not sit down for Mahama say Mugabe you are director of operations in charge of our the one I will go there catch us my ba sorry free ho ye be chi o mo kwan ya fa su bu man. And KKD didn't know Okasa. KKD is one of them. KKD a guy beneath KO the Muniamo. You don't know KKD. Me winning my first award in the United Kingdom. He was the one who presented the award to a year Obi Okwa representing me or the award, a year looting in the United Kingdom. KKD should come out and say me boy. Way back in 2010, 2011 in London. And the KKD, ya wane mo na kwaba. Some kura munya asem man e wo hotel wa mo wiafi se so akofa ababa wa bi mo wiafi wonu asem na meka no enene ma koyie ne wanya vice president useless vice president ya no wote ne ba bi wonim hwe bofo bi wonim hwe ya se ne oba president na chale odia wo obeye steady enyumre we mo be steady and this phone and baby for obi abaje ne dia na enyumre we wo pese yan san to about retain obi a oba kire achievement de wo ye ye dia wo se to abayi ebiem fire na ye okay ba o me lectures na o ma o sidi ni entie no mo fa ma no ba o me mo fa to so ma me ba me ale
wa share the ayo paper to show that 41
Ghana cedi is currently in free fall and depreciating virtually on a daily basis. In fact, this is what you are seeing as a Midonyami exchange rate because it is going
Why me do nyame esenwet. Munafiki one. Na do so ade tudwa awa ya waso wes wagon say ba wo me ani obi anyansa ne nyina nyame de ade ama no te onu ne kula nyansa ne nyina obeye ne emaye ba wo me
Omieni o, ba omi ano. Yakubon ni wiase adwi nyina ahyenu. Wa share ayo paper to show that 41 promises made by the MPP and its presidential candidates within 2 years, 41 have already been fulfilled and delivered as we speak now. 41 paper review.
Martin, Mokoto na Omaina Ati say we have zero tolerance for incompetence.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Alisa Tobo, afena o prepare o ba na se o predodo. Tobo o ko hefa. Zero tolerance. Oba manu Gumbe, majanu wura ni mo ne to. Okonya oko ajane abia wo ne nta efa ne to ohwia na sam obey steady. Today the cedi is $1 10 Ghana. 1 cedi na ma mo call forest bureau no yetie nsama Ghana for ni bi ekan.
Bonio nana uya champion. To adofo nyum de de hallelujah wasoro. Me say nana do wasora. Na bibi wasora. Hey nana do wasoro. Misi ani jebe na menya nana do ani je. Auto be na menya nana do auto. Angodi wasoro nana do re. Nana do ya champion. Who obi atimi hu. Umresu se say dollar no fa $1. Na wa fa. Konkori wa ye. Gogo na wa ye. Gogo na wa ye. Gogo. Izina na wa ye. Na wa ye. Koko nana. Oluma wa bomodin pa. Una o dada Ghana for na yetu abama. Who ya champion?
Na o ya champion. Na today $1 10 Ghana. $1 10 Ghana. And Akufo and Aliu Mahama $1 1 cedi. And Atames Mahama $1 2 cedi. And Mahama at Amisata $1 4 cedi. And Ananado Bawumia $1 10 cedi. Mo mekase mo Jimmy a me de be mama kene Japan. Ba munyasa na wofo mekase mo Jimmy e be gaze me di motemad kene Japan se munyina mo Jimmy ba me mekase mo munyasa ye den e wofo na satam ne yenya kobediemfo a no mo bom paye say dollar no enkoyi me de mo call back we be gase be reflect yama nkomponko yachi satam yenya comedian a omo yi sinini ade ye omo sere eye dollar no sebe be da na nye na 3.8 ene eda 10 sinitwafo ni nyina omo yedin e organ ha ye koti omo sa abre no ne omo ye.
I will not put anything in place, but I will pray for the city. Please, shall we pray? Oh God, good evening. Father, this evening I bring the city in front of you. How many heads do we have on the dollar? Only one. And how many heads do we have on the city? 6 heads. How can one head compete against 6 heads? Father, this evening we take 1 head from the city and we match it against the 1 head on the dollar. The remaining 5 rise up, oh. The remaining 5 rise up, oh. The remaining 5 rise up, oh. Oh! Yasantua, why are you hiding in the city? We put you there for a reason. Yeah, it is time. Yasantua, rise up, oh. Yasantua, rise up, oh. Yeah. For machine gun and capable. Yeah, go and fight, oh. Yeah, go and fight, oh. Yeah. If you don't arrest the city for us, we will take you off and we'll place you with Betty Mildred Gracie.
Fantastic one. Woye niema eyesi ni twafo. Omo sini twem. Omo twa sini nti omo sini twem. enemo mu ye bi ema na Akufo-Addo ye ode ba power eno no na enei yenua eye Kwesi Chei Dakwa KKD ana odwene wan wante ase ono so ono o ma o KKD na danfo eye KOD KKD na danfo gabi wo kire daako KKD na danfo Kenufriata. I know the family from the United Kingdom down to Ghana here. Wo de won say Dakwa wom unu say eye Kwesi wom unu say Chei wom na yeti ensema ono so ede ato edwa say ade na Ghana yesi ahian ni hian akwaje bond ni ska nyina transaction nyina Kenufriata banks ena eye into finance minister no yesi yakwabo besa no ono nenya ho mvaso no ma no ebre yewi abebe bia na Kenufriata oda yentie KKD.
I read a report yesterday that broke my heart. I saw how much Ghana owes, but I also found that apparently the Minister of Finance's company or former company is a transaction advisor to the monies we borrow. So as Ghana gets poorer, the Minister of Finance's company or former company gets richer. Is this what we want to continue in this country? Do we want to re-elect people into office, give them their pay and their perks, and then allow them and their friends and their companies or their former companies to be the very beneficiaries of the woes of our country? This is not only about the Minister of Finance. This is about Parliament. Parliament, you must be ashamed of yourself. You have failed the people of Ghana. Because I don't think from the time of Nkrumah to date, whoever is the Minister of Finance should be benefiting every time our country goes to borrow money. Is that what happened under everybody in this country? What precedent are we setting? Yesterday when I read the report, I was so broken. And I was like, do people know this? So I called 4 different people. Some in civil society, some in government, some in the former government. And I said, oh, but this is general knowledge. And I'm like, it's general knowledge, and Parliament thinks it's okay. So whoever wins the next election will also set up their own companies and be the transaction advisors when we go and take a loan? What is wrong with us as a people? So the person's motive for even going for a loan, for me now, is not clear. Because every time we take a loan, their company makes money. Does this make sense to us as a people? Look, we have leaders of industry, some who have been, deprived of their finances. And in the meantime, the people who are sitting in power are stealing us blind. And all people can tell me is, oh, but this is general knowledge. And then what a shame. What a damn shame. When they are out of power, will they want whoever comes into power to repeat what they are doing? You, hey, Massa, Obi Mkumwa, if nobody kills you, you will die your own natural death. Which is worse, that conflict of interest or the ghost names? How much are they taking from those ghost names? It's bad, but there are things that are worse, and those things are being committed by the people that we have elevated into positions of authority to be our guardians, to be our servants, and through serving us, we elevate them even higher. But are they serving us, or are they serving themselves and their friends and their children?
And you see, you're not even surprised anymore when people say that.
I asked my brother right now here. He says, oh, Kwesi, you didn't know this? I was shocked. I thought he didn't know. Says, oh, I've read about it, I've heard about it. And we can't talk about it? And the news agenda doesn't want to put it on as something that matters? Why? So you serve at the presidency, then you give yourself contracts, then you give yourself work, then everybody else doesn't have any expertise in this country anymore. Because once you serve with the president, all of a sudden, you know everything, and everybody else in Ghana is what? Ultra crepidarian. Oh, please.
What can I say? Now, welcome to GTV. GTV, right? Fantastic. Was it dear Jimmy Semi? Dear Kwasi Asemi? Conflict of interest. President appointed okwaje contractor na wa beje ho mfaso okwaje bonda na wa beje ho mfaso die ne abodam simi Nana Akufo-Addo wuti KKD wa bem mo wo se ejan ebo bem mo na e de kaso pudo nhie o pudo hye de a tongon te sa Sri Lanka ye be dware nsuo num tongon eno ana America obi nka se pudo hye na pudo no hye a tongon ye be dware nsuo num Alote Jacobs samne wosu wo se Ken Ofori-Atta na kwa bisi vaka ata che mi ame bra panyi tama general wo ye jumbo na what's the saying what's this Alote what's the say na Alote ekam Ken Ofori-Atta nyaade o Ken Ofori-Atta nyaade o obama ndisi fo aba power o Ken Ofori-Atta de oye no ogu sa Alote Jacob say wono wadane bodamfo bi a wakwakwadi MBB fo achi ya che se sabe some money bia one kwakwa anyi de homo ene lead a omo eye na obi omo nyansa abo omo te sa Alote Jacobs ma omo kwatena se yankwase asem kwa na sebe na okura meka sebe akwa na oka nkwase asem mo GTV no wanka sebe oka Jimmy Sam no wanka sebe Alote Jacobs mo kwatena o Peace FM a Jimmy Sam kwa na omoka sebe bi ene akire ena Ken Ofori-Atta na Alote Jacobs Ken Ofori-Atta nyaade a me na me appointed no na nado na se wo eye Alote Jacobs udi na chi no won na appointed eye na nado enti Canada se mu nyina ma Jimmy ndi Jimmy na fata mu nyina yenti Alote Jacobs on eye kokroko Peace FM on kwa Mr. Vakai.
And I'm critical about the finance minister. He's not doing well
At all.
Mama Gacho.
Why?
Whereas the president and his government team, though being part of it, war could be at the war yama or many asumji ne enyije aban. I don't think he listens to advice.
Benja.
I don't know. I don't know Makawa was there, Marcus and Burmese or they kasa mon otu in asum. Naughty.
So on here then.
Look, when you are in such a state, you find a solution to it. You go across board. You meet experts. You meet stakeholders. Look, invite them into your office. Sit down with them. Important say here again. ABR, they might be the chief financiers for the ruling party. And say, don't go and touch that constituency. And you touch what Kim or that's some about. But you see, if you don't hold the bull by the horn, you may take a decision there for the next 6 months because of the current economic situation here. There's not going to be any imports into this country.
Fantastic. It the other one no. The other one no. And the other one. Alote Jacobs say who so much the fine. Say ko yie our MPP amemo. Ti wo ba ka che say oh, we are bodan for we nyanzafo a won kan we. Praise omo enya na nado appointees. So mo nya de agwata na nado to reshuffle them. And today, engines information mo dey ban say Ken Ofori-Atta we ni Ghana ha. Or London edge ayaresa na say or US edge ayaresa. Where is Ken Ofori-Atta? Yam budget kurati me ready e ma majority leader chairman Sabos ni be ready here. Ken Ofori-Atta no owo hin. Hefan wo hye. Yama me haji adiza nyame adoma Kumasi Sunday oye eye adoa. Me say eja wo ye kese pa yama me haji adiza. Northern Regional Chairman of the NDC onye ne bebe kuro Sunday adoa. Timu nyina amonsha ne so. Ye nua ru de lasado niwra na hokani eye Adams ono so ne papa adoa eye Sunday Adams yama shedding. Inti adoa ni nyina eye Sunday. Me ma konta de kira no pa me Kumasi. I'll be in Kumasi early in the morning. Na baby ye do no. Ye na ehun simeti yo ne emra na me ahwene pa. Ana ahwene ye. E ba twetwe nkomo efi eye Spanish for us ye. Me hu na akwam de me kora na mamen. Me nua ba prekope. Na me ba na ho ofe no eye orange. Se orange ye de akoko sa de right. Ye dai ho abasisi ya fa abofo nkrato ne yaba. Ye ba na afi ye ne Spanish for twetwe nkomo ye wi a na afi ye ni Alessa Ness abetrase. Ni akwahwe na Akufo-Addo na busuam sikasem any ade yɛsɛ nana ado wɔyɛ lawyer yehu bi a owie law school yɛsɛ nana ado wɔyɛ we yehu bi a ɔkɔɔyɛ yɛsɛ nana ado ɔkɔ kimbu ɛno nso yɛ special hwan yehu nana ado wo de personality ni gyina hɔ a wo describe na ho deɛ ɔkyerɛ ɛna ma printi papa wei saa de na brɛ wo hwɛ n'anim a anim nsi so wo hwɛ hwene a hwene nsi so wo hwɛ aso nsi so space yi ɛmmɔ so wo ba yɛ so wɔyɛ ne akɔyi ne ti kakra ne de aba yɛsɛ wɔyɛ lawyer ne de aba wo wi Oxford ne agye atom wokɔ Oxford nso yɛsɛ ne din ne hɔ CV nso a wo ne din ewom yɛsɛ watena UK wɔyɛ adwuma wɔ ha DHL na wɔyɛ DHL ne wɔyɛ wɔn hɔ wo ne nyinaa wokɔ nkosi aga papa wei na mo penti ne ma Ghana fo a mode ne brɛ ya yɛsi bi yi dwamaama ne monyamfo a wa go through the ranks ya wa ba bɛyɛ Ghana man panyini mopɛ adeɛ wei a mokɔfa yi ewiase deɛ edu baabi a ho fe hia hu na nado ho fe ntimi fa nkɔmba dwamaama me ka kyerɛ mo from a year independence 6 March 1957 hwɛ mo mo bedi Ghana so nyinaa na nado ne papa kora na ne ho fɛsene no ɔno kora bɛyɛ ceremonial president yɛ to abayi obi a ma yɛ to abanyi obi a kekesa boni tirinko ba omiamo alanche mate wo mo nyinaa wo ne nanado na afeli yenya nanado kwan ne wonko obɛyɛ MP for 8 years no watimi anya hwe ama ne kromofo chebi nsuo kura wa ma wo bi ekwan watimi ama wo bi nanado under his watch and the biggest scandal kokemu esi ye as an attorney general in Ghana mo yira fi ana diplomatic passport yira Ghana mo yira fi ya ndisi ba power no mo hye foreign affairs ministry Ghana for mo yira fi ne mantem ba ne ka kire mo ene mo ho de mo ye keke de mo nsema mo ka na mo te bond ni nyina no kanofuri ata ho na ekwu ndi wo change no no fa hwan emra wo mu wie sika ni nyina awase ye te Sri Lanka for de no ye to nsuo num tongon ni edware ye je omo kwan no omo kokurumoti power 7th December 2024 ye nya useless one for we nyina efenya sa no omo ni bi eye amamwo bone tantan na nado wa bon wo mapanyina me kan wo da feel of favor wa bon ba wo mi abon kanofuri ata bon kwadwo pon kroma omo nyina bon ye pomo nyina no magana eni ye da ho abasesi ya ba ye ne Spanish for betwetwe nkomo moga ye pebumyo ye ojo
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. Best Wine is your one-stop wholesale and retail outlet for all your original favorite brands of wine, liquor, champagne at unbeatable prices. You can get discounts of up to 15% off. We provide customized solutions for your events with our event planning and catering services. Buy your well-stocked hampers from us at great prices. Best Wine is also a major distributor of X Natural Mineral Water. Locate us at number 34 Ni Norte Nyanchi Street, Jowulu, or call 050-761-3900 for delivery or for more inquiries. Best Wine, caliber of wine and liquor at its best. The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to so many Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check. Visit AutoChecks at Koforodia Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. AutoChecks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
AutoChecks. If I cry na menyisika, edia ye mefui.
Ehinfa pa na menya bosia edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre me busia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yamamwakwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ya wonhyehyɛ ahodoɔ bi te sɛ dwadifo abosia, ekuokuo bosia, susu account, ɛne da so wɔ hɔ savings account, me bada chain savings account, ɛne deɛ keka ho. Frɛ Suhum Rural Bank was 034229186. Na wɔn nso wetumi aka sɛ
Suhum Rural Bank ama ene mayeka una.
Suhum Rural Bank entime pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144, or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at My John, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories.
More fire, dear Nemada. Now, production team and wako friends who share their beginning. Now, my Tiana air condition ma air bo a 16 air condition 5 be a bo 16 cc. Yet the entire was. You were ye message at the way no massa quay. Krafo di homo wo obetedi. Me ko Spanish fast here na mini menu aba hwene. Odo you mu akwaba.
Eja.
Na po mo
Adumo na wonso
e. Na edware wo sei.
Eja se menu nupa o.
Wonom de
Enuro papa.
Na akondan so ye adwuma pa.
Aha. Na me bonsu pa.
Wo ye den?
O sei.
Wo so bonsu pa. Ya hwene
papa.
Wadawre ma enwumre dia na wo Spanish fast here mai. Director ho ye dia.
Director ho ye pa. Ne ho ye possible can trust so chia.
Me wani mani age.
Me so sa, me wani mani age. Last week say no ma feel say.
Oh.
Ni nyina ya
no akode buno me bo a.
Me call buno. Me call wenchi.
Oh, so wanchi de no wado me yire kuru ma wie o. Me yire free hani time hani.
Oh, okay.
Ntina je so wado wa.
Se kro ni din dada pa ye bewu hani.
If sampa ko eye ono ba se do.
Hani kro na nkasa na ni din dada pa ye bewu.
Unim ho.
Minim ho pa.
Ai we buno.
Me obono.
Ye ntiri ni tini click no. Bono en ye central e bono en infant. Wadawro ma enwumere dia na wo ma ye free Spanish fast here.
Me da se Antakeba Center ye nru Spanish SPARNIS edikano. Ebi wo krom ti me pacho bebre kone kope bito na se de amanfo ani age aduro ne ho no. Ama me de ani just shrinko bi pa vim yazo na na me de aba wo nchen. Na je so ti sampa Nyankopon wodo nipa enti wanya ya deja mu se ya be wiase no ane se ya yare anan no ano no na yare ni kwen o kire ya de kra be ya yare sane ma no na wabie ni ba Dr. Ni ama ode aye endupa eye Antakeba Center ya didi atuso Spanish SPARNIS me pa cho okoba bia tu aduro bia ya na wahye ne so na woton aduro na obi ba na so opet 3 ni bia na friend say 3 powers combined me pa cho yi ma no ye wo Spanish garlic capsules and ye wo Spanish garlic mixture no eye garlic wom ankatwade wom eniama papa bia ma nipadua nya hodin so wom enti wotimi no mienu no bom ema eyeye ene esa wo Spanish jingo capsules ono yo de show bia ni bi wo Ghana ha yenkwa na ewo bi enti e ka de ho aye ho na me yetumi e de sanse enne na me ni obi di nkomo WhatsApp obi o wa brecho pe bia to ena me sending a link na me se hwe the benefit of jingo leaves ema nipadua okenkan wie ya wo se wonim me pe jingo no Spanish jingo capsules no boxes so mako 60 na am say ade so ono obenum bi le yonko brebo so ne ne na mo breche obenum bi ne yire so benum bi tibi mre ni 60 on becha ne 2020 onim de ade ano ye enti me pacho bebre nya me na meka jingo asema chew e say jingo adanse ne meja bi ko internet so ne bo health benefits of jingo leaves na obo jingo no a obo hu se de be ba no ba ko bi mo ayese 12 ye no ye de number to ho ebi be ma 46 ebi ma bebre me pe 12 no o kan wi anya obi na be ka cho se kokope bi to de ye nie e be ka cho se ebo antioxidant e do so a ebo ho ban free radicals ho free radicals no macho macho se eno ne niam bi e woni padua ma bibie ye ho akwan e ma ye system ye cells ne ye mre e ma yare atimi attack ye ma yare ne bam enti se wonya adupapa bi te se Spanish jingo capsules na se wo no mo a e de antioxidant ne beba ni padua mu na suppress free radicals na amiebie sa akwan na ma cancers ne ulcers ne diabetes ne inflammations enema ehunhun we mu enema eja kuro a enguda enema muscles no grow abnormally na enema bi we mu na ede yare ni mpo owuo eba no eno no eboa no se de be moa ni nyina ma ho ato se abadada nso a na aboa se de be suppress de be brain ase ama ho ato ene yare eboa ye den ni nyak asem ka da agese wo sohwe se yare bo na akọ hospital o de also wo check up kakrampo no sika obetie o ko ha be pa to ase kakra ba na damu no nyina wa hwere no anase wa se da ni nyina eno achi no e ka obebo no enti ye ho duro se de be yare ne ma Antakeba Center for ye duro nsusu de ne bo nya den na drugstore ne pharmacy shops ni nyina nso ho okọ ba bi na eso wo to garlic garlic we susu ye garlic aka kire mo se Antak for de no e cold price Antak for de no se de Nyankopon kire ye se ye ntwe no ya anwea ya nhate ye mfa nwa wiem na ye garlic no so echimu so no e organic enti se ko ni pedua mu a eni ni pedua no omuni mo ho ohwa ai se classmate old classmate omuni mo ho enti ni susanso obo ni bia ebo oni pedua me kire say koto Spanish garlic capsules nanonom ebebo abo ho ban ko internet so na bisa say garlic ekoni pedua mu a ede na ye ma no de aka ni nyina wo Antakeba Center for garlic capsules nim a cold press na me se ye no me yen hata me yen ne hwe saa na ye no ene edi egu ade na asebo fraba eno so abode nyansa pekere se ekọ nipadua mu a entale ba bia efe wagya na musa ba abonten so emu bebie na nsuo no akọ system ne mu na aboa se de be ya ama wa hoden ewo mugya kwa mu ewo wuntini mu ena wa ba amanfo osu ebi bo nsuo hye wo fi ha ebi susu ho sa wo ya ba obi ne oba bi nam na ana obi ni kunu bi akodo e forex we de monya sister jai bre jai ebi da forex nso hu nsi bibia nsi bra sa wo da forex na bibia ntimi nsi eja na dum watimi sa fe wuntimi nsi mpawa biewu a koto Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture do no mi enu ne bom na nom sister tobi ma be ma na watimi say ade na nkase wan kasa bebo wa be mu prem na be ma no ho esa na say what the honey about tokum patch up be koto adru your friend Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture kam yenu ni bom ne nom e be ma wa hoden be ma no wuntini mu be ye den garlic no ensuo no anka twade ene saponins papa bi wo mu no ene garlic no nsuo no nko ano so woka bomu a ehohuru mogya kwan mu ema ntini mu ahoden no gina so afa ya sabo se de be ya mogya ebetimi ade afusane yie obema mogya ni afusane yie wo ye da wuntimi nche brems me nyina so da isan se brems na mema echen makacho se mema gaga ni nyina ye entini na wose mogya di afusane wo mu tantantantam chan se de bia emogya no koba no enti se edum bre na asa adwomone na ba tim na moma so saa se na babegu ase ho no na entimi nsane yi a ade ni entimi mpagya ni mu entimi sere wada eduro na wo toto no mo no aphrodisiac ne hwan no ebewie chebe ma stroke ni ade jai no maduro ebeyi yare na firi ho na ma ahode na gina so enti ubo oja so atanwe na age so nwe na okono your friend is Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture oyo ba na wutie mo menses emmaye wunya o menses awaya se ye wo ya se de nsuo na se moja na eba no wati mo se ni nyefe ase pampan wom wan kasakra no free bra wo bebu nsa ko so bebu nsa wie pesa na wotwemienu bia wo na bosumi bia mu a wo de ofa ohaw ne atiti mo odofo koto Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture na nom na ebeboa afebi ana wutie me ka say uyo oba wadu mpani fie so asa ho yira jani ade bi eno no ubenum Spanish garlic capsules na Spanish garlic mixture na ka de jinko no ka ho mame a ekita oxidant bi a eboa boni padua no ho ban efiri aho yira anxiety asa bibi besi asa oyem hyehyew asa bibi asem bi beto asa daye boni bi ebo ho ban efiri ho nyankopon se bininim die mu no onim se de ototo nema ewe nipadua mu enti ade ba ko timi free nipadua mu so ba ko timi ewe nipadua mu obetenka wo na ase obesen ate ewo tirim obete wo basam obete wo sirem ni sunsanso no enti misra wada aduru friend Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture numbe uyo bia wo BP ehya ase na aduru de ma wo milligrams no se sei toa ne yetum de bia beko bia ne yapagam ye de ma wo no ma wo na de we de ye pa o we de ma me de kama afa bedu na wotwe mienu na fa oti ahyase na edwa wo okwa ne ase asesa me pacho bebre no maduru a ebeboa system na mana rejuvenate say ya sade bone na ada ntininim say ya akoma no function na enya adwuma yie e bia na moja kwan no mu na asisie ye wo fa moja fresh no babegum na eno so de akwa hrawa ni mu na hrawa ne de mframa push no na afra hrawa no masen aba akoma no fa ba ko eka honum na ono momato de amanipadua no enti system no etoato so ahodo bebre ti se moja kwan no ba bi si a eha adwen na se fa ba bi a ono twan age moja na ode akọ ahrawa num ana sa de odi fra ahrawa num esen aba akoma no fa ba kom na eno apompe no na je se ho ntumi nya adwuma eha adwen pa enti koto adre friend no Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture nenom ebeboa ama sa kwan a mekekan nyina na mu ada ho ama moja no ede afrosane nti obi pi no be kofom na medi mu sase antumpo na afi milligrams no ebeti aba fom ama wada kakra bi so a obe live normal life sa ho yira na tipaye bebre no ebe free wo so afi Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture ni mienu so you be award diabetes na afi de insulin production woni padua no no I come kwakwesa afi de be jai kra ama do wato artificial insulin so a odofo me kase nyame animonyam so no odi tumi sha haban eni nubra eni nuaba ne atosodie mu no wa kire yen sese ye di garlic no ene emu niema pa no ekɔ nipadua no mu a eboa se de bɛyɛ a ade na produce saa insulin no ebe hya rejuvenating kakran nti ebe kakra no se ya anyiwa mfiri wo diabetes aduro no sumpo a wo se ebe wo fom enye de wo ha na ma ho yira wo ha na se ya se mutu miko mo fa no nko na ade no ana obetena fie na wa wo ho pane nyame din mu nti ebe kɔ fom kra ama otime live wo normal life afei se wutie me na se ebia wo refi ade wonana ekɔ fom kra no du ba bi ohia kra no won kai wo okɔkyia na ɔse na ho anso nie mepa kyɛw ohia drobi ye friend jingo capsules Spanish jingo capsules eya adwen ye ma ya alert obi a wadi free afia ya wo no kokosi mfie du mienu entimi nom na mom every 12 years ekɔ animu no obi atimi nom bi tamun so da ye wo mrepa etiba modern say every 12 years wo no ye beta anum jingo adro no na aboa aboye ho ban afesa wo ahoden wo mu a ekura yakoma no ba akoma no ho ban obi a wakoma bom periperi anase wakoma no yesi ade bi a ebua arteries no so no na bie na ntimi nkantom ye ne hwan meka se nyame di mu sesa wonum jingo adro na ebeboa se de beye a ni nyina beye adwuma ye na afunction ye afei honhono ye se eye wo prostate se wawodiem se eye wo minim be bia ahohono ye wo bi kura na wonim se wo tumor enso na ebi wo nipaduam but modern se obehwehwe Spanish jingo capsules na wanom ebe control tumor ebe control honhono ye de wo inside ne outside nyina ama honho ato mesiko internet so na bo jingo benefit ewom na wobehuno ye doctor say bibia ni afre no ne number na go screen so no 0266 11 41 11 0266 11 41 11 na mesre wada we ya broche ye nwan me wa broche yesi fie na broche fosi kama ya ye nhya yida enti wo mu hu hia yen ye nwan me wa broche ye kotua school fees no mu sika ma ya na fe ye tete kwa ho enti mesre wada broche fo hu hia yen antake ba fo adwe wo mo ho enti mesre number we de farmer broche fo nkwano fo mo WhatsApp emfa so na wo mu mbisa dro mo pene enti posti emfa komo mo 0244 642 890. Good. 0244 642 890. WhatsApp number wo abroche na ohia Antakeba Center. Spanish ye no bi na sa wo do WhatsApp fa so anatimi frame pa ya no obedi nkomo ebe posti abrew ama wonsa aka ama woswanom na fe apomuden pa no wonsa atimi aka bi ntimi da se nyame ya dom a da senenso ye besan ahia ma me chia me Dr. Penny ono na Antakeba Center adwuma ko ni na isinit
that na catch us last week dey nyina fa shim
o se me fa ni nyina nso
na me ka se
na me sumi bogum
ta kran so
na me sumi bogum be ni
bi
yes
na me say we am a big sister
oh sa oh me big sister pa next time ko bi ya no akra
me akra no me ye me se mejewo
sa oh
sa mejewo no ehun obi da se pre
enti o
sa wa woni mo nse
enti be da se la se eno enti kura na makra no
Gumbe nie nie
be da se
na ya zo je nka tia ka konta so ma me e ba se da ke se ma Spanish for ye nua ba ahwene na mote ne ka happy birthday koma Mrs. Rose Kwatema Mensa from your lovely husband Christiana Mensa and your children omoche so omodo papa no mo appreciate bibia we ye edema omonti happy birthday koma ye maame Mrs. Rose Kwatema Mensa we efri eyekunu Christiana Christian Mensa ono enedi we aba efri wisdom ya wono ewo news department ewo Eswazi Broadcasting Limited. Midi Adi Mugabe masu beti me afreme atankodega bigger the strongest one sabri yatra se ayeba bibi nsimu edi ache Ghana fo na timamufo no ehun ensama wodo a ekoso ewo omai Ghana mu ye maame Haji Adiza nyame yadoma adoa no baso Kumase ye maame Haji Adiza oni abusuani nyina ye chiachi amo o se eja adoa no baso and this impenifo nyina Kumase dada Saturday 20th ya na baso Northern Regional Chairman ono so de no na otwe awie ya nti nyina no ye bebo ho emodin na bibia nso etimi akoso kama na ye nyina yedi areho no abom as usual. Nemom and some of the also and I am a mema Joanna CPC and there oba Arehona midi sanso na minuaba Audrey Mensa Audrey enumere mechiao yaba me meses no man mo ba me di Areho na enumere sanse enumere ya mahwe makonta akonta ekodware enura o edwaya no o patrie no otofom ene yesa akonta ko wanyare anye hwe nti ne nyina ya me na de ma ene ono aso no audience yaba pa Jamal ya Isaka ya wo tafo formers minister bushafo ni nyina abochiko omutie na nyumhwe live just enye easy na de nyame na de ma wo se omai o share den so na de ma eno ono aso na wede ono aso na waje alisa
ya bogabe gonse ya mejoso
he looking good
abende
man of integrity
hey ode on trawon kanokra obo say okwa you have nothing to tell yankopo
oye de okwa
when you leave this earth, you have an account to make to God. So
we share 2012. That's 10 years now.
Yeah, right? You must always learn to speak the truth. One cannot cry. Keep
down for 10 years, you know, you are dying home.
Saying
it's always about the truth, and I'm a Danny. One way say,
you'll be where you are. One cannot cry. You are always forced to think and lie.
Consistency.
Yeah, because you are not afraid of who is coming to ask you a question, because the truth is with you. But who did try? Now you have to think. And then
I'm not the bribe on sure.
And then I'm until it will chase you up to your hole. And Tinipa there, no kreno, you must
I respect you.
I also respect you indeed.
Listeners,
man
partner in crime.
Then Bonnie, partner in crime. Then Bonnie, the partner in truth speaking. You cannot correct and people hate the truth in this country. Thank you so much. They are confused about what the truth will do to them. Now,
political analyst.
Yes, or my neighbor. Oh, Mugabe.
Who go school?
No, I have very good classmates too going to Achimota school. Bet to me, I'm here. Very good people are. My classmate back Ben say, or no environmental scientist or Canada or San Bonium, but the name number program so now producing. Sir, and many more people. You have lawyer Kofi Asma, lawyer, highly intelligent young person. No, your old school, you know, a big game changer. And in penny for the day, God, send your own inside. Now you will be what they are saying. And Papa for the Bebre Woho. Let me about my group president. And now Madame for Bafo Sapon. Me and Mr. Cecil Mensa, very good classmates who were there. Cecil Mensa.
Now, could you turn Bafo? No, Achimota.
Hey! Or no, I knew Kumaya, my classmate, or no, see me senior. Hey, or any Papa, could you turn Bafo? Achimota school?
What being?
I simply I never be to my Mecca. Or no,
I can afford to about Achimota.
Can afford to about Achimota.
Finance minister.
1978, yeah. 1978 year group. Nanado, they were much more than no secondary school, baby. Why?
And a
Bedia to Bachmota.
Bedia to Bachmota.
They made a TV station owner.
Honorable General.
Yeah.
And if you quit him,
Papa, no war. Tall bust, Papa, no. A wada. Yeah, wada could know a young person or hate the first $1 million. He was barely 30 years. Yes, Matrix Ghana, highly intelligent person. Yes, yeah, high potential within the NDC. Yes. Yeah. Or no, there was potential. Papa. One day you see the potential will come out. He has a lot of potential. Or Abadayen so Obiena Kuma Nipa. He knows who to contact and who to get. What he say? He Rajulo Zebra. Meaning, say group for no more NDC no. Right, Kojo Chumbwa for near the Vivi Kotemoni. There's something unique about them. Omo Penipa. Ora Kojo Chumbwa for so old school no. The Mecca, I said we be having. Mecca na the papa. At the homemade brenner. Yes, he's from a very good family. The bar minimcophobia. Omode, Omobepe, you chumba for the now hobby. They catch the Okatia. Obepe, Omundi, Omama, say upon someone. Yeah, the name no be a bay. Bepe Dino. You chumba for more Edian and ne papa. Enti minim nkofo omoja de ne maame ne papa abre no wabeji
kojechu mo afo de no
no ono ni papa de no oni
satam no na do so we he ono okon he na do so okon
Kimbu yes Roro how the Roro road how the Oko school special child
na do we dey
ni nyanu mo ko school he his father took his brothers and or sisters to school in London. They went to preparatory school somewhere in London. Then on in ha. And maybe so yeah, he was a special child. Who's a special president? Also no a different. He has to fly in the air and bath in the sky and other things. When he's managing a severely indebted low income economy, the ref say he has people to move and then help and bring them 3 square meals, bring them good places to sleep.
Special.
Yes. Into
a
special school, into a special president. Or no criticize you. No. As I see a body ja. No, more than
the bone Gumbe.
Yes.
He
even criticized his father on his 25th birthday. Ni papa beside say 25th birthday. Ni papa
beside 25 years.
Yeah.
Ni papa beside say.
There Juma no person.
I know say head.
Oh, catch ni papa say who crowd the president I mean na who be beside me question. Allah. He criticized his father. He criticized Buzi.
At the age of 25.
I'm telling you, he criticized Achampon. He wrote against Achampon many times. You can go and read him. People's Movement for Freedom and Justice. He was General Secretary.
When was that?
In the 70s. The 70s when Achampon tried to introduce the union government and other things.
More fire.
The person be catching anado. Achampon Cross Hospital. Suntreso, South Suntreso Hospital.
South Suntreso Hospital no come.
And na Otafo, and na Kwadaso Estate. Achampon is here. Who anado then no.
Tobo.
Bibi Sao.
South Suntreso Hospital.
Yes.
Na Hebium Tafo.
Tafo clinic no. Eye yi na see Achampon is here. And no see Kwadaso Estate when you who anado then why? You wrote against these people. And you talked about the only Poku transport. Moko landing, no matter press conference, no matter
what they say,
any Poku transport, there be Poku.
I said, no, I'm going to or they say, sir, or for the Kurum Horn.
Or no, Omoko landing, Omoko Trana Nasanti, any fee, your Tia Konyasu says, no, nya or him, Omukoni fee. That is where they go and hide for. How no more kotra no more press conference ti a champion
there be autumn vacancy we madam for dada menewa
so Ghana for say na asantini in pen na do asem
tuno kokoma say ho no da
yes nti me de bia me ka de ekoso no se na asantini ni wan kasa me da me hia no me gugufu
ba so se kuma say akwan yenye
den
rules no
yenye ba bia akwan yenye baby akwan ese so otu na damfo nefo say nye say na ebu man Achampon was shot by firing squad and then I will say otu nefo a wontie no enye no no aka kire say na damfo no and look at how the country is going yen to me hu kotoku mfa crime bibia nko ye so no so omunye duane di wo asantini ni fia ye come de yen you know how we struggle in this life to make 3 square meals
say $1 10 Ghana
and no ye nkofo bi etiwo ka say you have more CD in your pocket because the CD is failing. You have more Ghanaian cedis when you go and change the dollar. Dollar look on you. We know your dollar juma. Are we paid in dollars? And then in some no. So now you need more cedis to even go and get the dollar for what? Most sorry, Anapa, you brought a vice president to come and take office when you had deceived everybody that he could manage the city. Or buy or see one cedi $1. You see, you can find out about the vice president because we have Kufuor and we stabilize the city. No, you didn't buy it. Today the one city
economic condition. Government assurances enough.
It's not. The government assurances is not.
Unless I found more money.
In America said they're working in the foundations are very weak. We should sack the leader or the head of the economic management team. Nanado should dissolve the economic management team quick.
Nasa economic management, who is the leader?
Baumia. It should dissolve. It should step aside. It should do it. Now you have the mandate. The people have given you power. And you have the mandate, and the people have failed you, but working with you.
The man want to break the 8.
How do you to destroy it? To break something is to destroy it, to smash it. Check the dictionary meaning for break. Break is a destructive word. No, catch yourself. Only obi yade. No catch yourself be break yade. No. I'll say you be very careful in dealing with that person so that the person will not get the opportunity to break it. Bogabi, Mami can't say Obibi. We started this democracy in 1992.
More fire.
We are starting here, no. The Ora Rollins, no, it's so genuine. He came in khaki, he metamorphosed into suit. Or by winning elections 96, or changing the vice president, or the Nipafu from the buy. 2002, you know, he brought that vice president to be running mate. He did everything possible. He couldn't win. He couldn't win. Ghanaians changed him. J. Kufuor came with Aliu Mahama. They also had 8 years, 4 years. Even the second term, winning elections, Nanado in 2008, they wanted to win the elections. They were leading the first round. They had gone around the whole country in helicopter. They were using the state machinery to back Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The people were tired. Nanado led the first round. 49.63%. 49.63%. Yes, but Olusu second round. We had to go to time, January 2nd, in order to determine who became president. The MPP lost. They couldn't even continue with their aids. They lost. They had to hand over to Professor Mills. Look at Professor Mills. He lost his life. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Then, yes. Hey, and they were being to. And he didn't. Oh, why? The Omo ni omo ko Safuma fu nyina oni ma de ese omo nyina oni omo ko school achimota oni mo de ese omo nyina de o be ni do your top o de be candidate cry into no be president no. Thank you. Yes, that is why he became president. Dabi he knew what he was doing. Fantastic. Even getting up so the I'll come to his life. Inti Ushemwa, when he lost his life, John Mahama came in. His Excellency. Obemu, he won elections. John Mahama was up and doing. Go and check. Look, when we decided to go to the IMF in 2016, it was not for the fact that we were suffering. No, he wanted to attain middle income status. We were already doing well. If you look at the foundation, he had funds that were supporting the state. He had created ESLA, the stabilization funds, the cocoa road, everything to support the system. Yet he needed more money to move us from that level, foundation level, to a middle income. So he went for 900 million from the IMF. Even that, look at the schools.
1 billion.
Yeah, it was not up to, and it was only 300 million that came in his time. The rest of the money came under Nanado's time. He was building hospitals, the rich hospital, of which me, Alistair, I sit here, a clear beneficiary of the. I would have died if the hospital was not in place. You know this story. Yes, look at the University of Ghana Medical Center that he built, and all over. Look at the schools. Look at the road projects he was doing. Yet Ghanaians in 2016 decided to change the bus driver and bring in a blind driver to come and take over.
Decided to what?
Change the bus driver of the state and bring in a blind person.
Who was that bus driver?
John Mahama was driving us to good fortune. We're going to a better destination. And this liars, a liar of a baumia, who be tantron etia unya nodna. E kanin sem ni hun sem basa. E di chire wa ukrom for some
fundamentals
are weak. Yes,
the exchange rate.
Who be 170 questions. E tate ni pa. Yes. Now they have given you the job 6 years down the line. In some way, you can't find look at Daya. And your 8 years is almost up. Now you people are planning to break what 8? Those who have handed over to you, and look at Mohammed's case, how peculiar it was. He had 4 more years to do, and he was working hard. He was working at his head. His head was steeped in development. He was taken out of our quagmire. But we changed him because the party, the NDC, had been in power for 8 years. And they had to go.
Enough is enough.
Yes.
Go and rest.
Yes. Unless somebody to come in. Now also what
it was like baton.
Yeah, baton.
Over to different.
Yes. Who can say the framers of the Constitution, 1992 Constitution, they know it. That power ne koha, ne baha, and the masu bano.
Start from somewhere.
Yes. We are kakra. Now we saw a kakra. Now we should deny Jaba. Now we should no man cost.
Yeah, one man.
And yeah, one man. Into the moment the moody you no say at the end one. Mun sorry or no bimbe ya say mo here you break what? To break is to smash, is to destroy. Don't let us give them the chance to break anything. The baton, yes, the baton must be handed over to JM and the NDC. That's what they have failed us. This is a clear example of a failed country where we are now. Mugabe. Let's take the chronology of events, the government assurances and the Western economic conditions.
More fire, Alistair.
Fuel. Fuel. Yeah, who the 11 so buy. Look at how businesses were scrambling in the system. Then workers asked for cola, 20%. Who koya 15%. Now we are wasa trawachi. Ababe increasing utilities. These utilities, they are monopolies. They are monopolies run by the state. It is a big. Why don't you throw subsidies to come and help us? Because in Tumuna Odiabano, it is not as a result of improved services. And yet, be fufrobi no mudia about water no mu, and electricity munti no mu charging. It is because of the falling rate of the cedi against the dollar. These agencies will need more cities in order to go and buy dollars, to go and buy their inputs that they use to produce what we need as electricity and water to our homes. That is why they are charging. This is poor management of the economy. You have a vice president who was touted as understanding economics more than anybody, more than Adam Smith himself. And today, here he is 6 years down the line. You see, I didn't buy $1 cedi, $1 no $1 cedi. And I see the new dollar and they're saying, Why are you keeping the man at post? If you cannot change him as vice president, remove him as head of the economic management team because he's not able to solve the problems. And look at the members of the economic management team. You're talking about Ken Ofurata. His assurances are poor. This is a minister that has failed us.
No. Ken Ofurata.
Yes.
Who is Ken Ofurata?
Yes. Or no. He was lucky after he failed his A-level and other things.
No, Togo. After what?
He failed his A-level and other things. He was lucky to get his father. Ofeli in A-level. Ni papa recognizing him. So what he had to do was that the current chief justice, ni papa, and the share no.
No, current chief justice, your friend is saying.
I am in person me bonidi. I'm in person bonidi. Upa, we ko bonidi. Into no ni papa and the didn't go school. He was lucky.
Record ho.
Ogabi. Sometimes you just Google, you will see. People are listening and they know what I'm talking about. Into Obuano. Yes. Then he had a chance to do remedials. Yes. No drive papa no. So the man encouraged him to go back to school, take a remedial, and get back and get education. So yes. Then he had a chance to go to America. Then in America he had a chance to work with some of the top companies near the bought companies needing because companies need and entity now no demonstrating. He pretends he's a pretender. Or bar system no Kelly Gajepo. They didn't have money to start data bank. Only Kelly Gajepo. They didn't have one city to start data bank. Kelly Gajepo father gave them money to start the business. And then Kelly Gajepo the papa did they pay that money back? I'm asking. Do you know how they pretend? Yes. Did they pay the money back to the old man before he died? What are they talking about? Say, yet why he pretend data bank no. Now rollers are buying also. Into the Yankopon the kata money so. Some Bible some now you know go to Bible. And yet then no starting you. Yes, under the revolution he pretended. Yes, he used God to shield the data bank. Or that Ghana workers in say do sika to the data banker. He will give you interest and bankers yeah call your I want one person to come out and come and tell me what benefits they made from putting their money to data bank. I challenge anybody. No, he's a pretender with his people. Kelly Gajepo, Yofi Grant, Albert and Comfortocran. Sankofono, as I say, international community, they buy needs freeze your account. Other than that, we will never get out of our economic quagmire. They are to blame for our economic woes. Yes, you see, can you now? Yeah, what's running now? Yofi Grant, Kelly Gajepo. They are there. Mami Mao, PDS scandal the buy. Who was the board chairman of the electricity company of Ghana? Kelly Gajepo. That is the business partner of the data bank guy. PDS scandal. Yes, that is a friend of the Ken Ofurata. Oh no, that for phone watch your financial sector. So that
data bank one of the finance minister. No?
Yes, that for phone he has laid them carpet down and all over the Bank of Ghana, you see them. Agri Development Bank, they are there. CBG. Small boy no head CBG. No, my friend is saying, Babatunde Ampa. Who is Babatunde Ampa? He used to be the director of something at Data Bank, financial BBB at Data Bank. And then today he's director at CBG. He's the managing director of the
Ghana Commercial.
No, the Consolidated Bank.
Okay, the 5 banks now.
Yeah, yes, consolidating. That guy is there, and that guy's business partner is David Adumaku. Adumaku too is one of the people who was involved with the oil well. Look at the cronyism that is involved with this government. Yes, and it's painful. Everybody's watching. Keke di kasa okasa keke. Keke di oni paketwa. Kesi ni paketwa. When he started DJ in Ghana, for him to speak, watch him. Now somebody buy some good animals. So to say
never.
For him to get angry and speak to this extent, let us say say a titia pansam from within, and what he's saying is not good for him. It's bad sign. And then I'm so I mean the cronyism is too much. Now Nato cannot sack the attacks. The Euphoria and Amakwates.
Cannot sack
the Euphoria and Amakwates. I told you the other time, say Bushako no time Nana se Euphoria the face. Ewu ye no ye omuku atachia somebody ni ko jani papa atachia no papa ne bapani ofori pani ofori attack the first no the bapani ni atachia nto wu ye no yirae wo mema mu ni hu ye no na ye trinity ade ni ko jani papa kwan the colonial government will not sit down. I'm saying for Amakwates and for oforiates before independence, 4 Amoakwa tests and 4 Fourier tests were sent to court and jailed. Sankofono, Omasifo ne wa ban mu sesia. Omo nuanu mu ma no, ohun, aware enti, unhu omo mani din, unhu omo mano. Yes. Nanado's mother is Oforiata, but that's Nanado Bell Oforiata. The name is hidden in his father. Ni papa de ni dia hye ne so nti oyo obaba kra na trefi omo no mu di wo fade no. Nti mama na unhu omo no mu di desesia no. Freeze no. Yes, that is they are enjoying now. Oma for money no mu o. Sika ni nyina eguchebi. And meanwhile the country's finances should be moving around in a cycle, in a circuitous route. Into wa wo ye adwuma no. Your effort will give you your scoop. Your effort will give you your scoop. Now go round. No be is encouraged to work because they are getting returns. So say Sikana could do Chebi and then Flagstaff House. Chebi and then Flagstaff. So you have to get some special relations in order to see the money and even work to get some. Sadakoye and everybody's watching. Nobody's talking. KKD Wakasa, yes, but there's more. Like we are saying, when we had problems in 2014, I told you when JM was going to the IMF, it was not because we had these shaky problems. No, not at all. We wanted to leave one stage to yes, we wanted to leave one stage to another. Today, look at what is happening. Government is not even calling anybody to build consensus on what is happening to us. He will not listen to anybody. And the people who are around you, Nanaya has failed. The engineer, the engineer from Ewusa, he has failed. Onu de Macmillan man me say de bia no onu de me kase wa bon kun kyerese obi oh iti dey yes we call tech and now we call Germany call engineering and wa ben maka wa ha say na dwuma no wo ye no it was announced on TV say Unity the managing director of the National Investment Bank has been relieved of his post Rollins time 1989. Send the power then obey minister rap politics mo. He went to the other side. 1989. He went to the other side. Yes. Rollins here then. Oyinedi. It was announced on GTV for footage, you know. They should play it for everybody to see. I'm telling you. So these are people who they have failed us before coming into where they came. Otinu and Odinu who share the other side because Rollins was on this side. So they went to gang up against Rollins on this side. And they tried to postulate that they were more intelligent than anybody in the society. Obedi minister no. And you no call Koji loan. It was baby no. Hairdressing salon Urefi. Macmillan hona na. Baby Koji loan. Na G loan. Salon. Gidi ni ajira so G loan. Hairdresser. Was it not the one? So how does somebody like that become your senior minister? And he was one of the laziest ministers in Kufuor's administration. Nana Osafo Oni Nanado. They were one of the laziest ministers in Kufuor's administration, cabinet ministers. Yes, they will not do anything for Kufuor. They will not present their assignments. The time no cocaine when some this nearby was idea. He should have resigned. He should have resigned. He messed up big time. Diplomatic passport. He should have, he should have resigned. You and I know that to be truthful and forthright for this state, he should have stepped aside. He didn't do it. So what are we talking about? Dabi, and that is exactly what he's doing now. My catch will say, MPs Bogabi, president here. Now, lucky or family, go and find out from his family what he does for them. Then come to the community, what he has done for his community. And then before you give him the state. This man was MP before. What did he do for his people in Chebi? 8 years. For 8 years. What did they make her say? Yes. That is the kind of person that is Patapache. When he was in the center of the MPP, they were asking him for policy, free education. Where is your policy document? One district, one factory. Where is it? You couldn't answer. One-on-one. BBC. And the costing. And you came without a plan to execute the free education policy. BBC. Free SHS. The costing. He kept on goofing. He didn't have a plan for the free SHS. Free SHS, no, Mamin. Take the Constitution, Chapter 5, Article 25, Chapter 6, Article 38, Directive Principles of State Policy. They talk about progressive education. 1992. You think the framers of the Constitution are stupid? Check the gap between rural and urban education and see whether when we say we are doing free education and we leave that gap to exist, what are we doing to ourselves? We are rather encouraging those in the private school in Accra, the Morning Stars, the Christ the King, and other things to get opportunity to go to school free. At the expense of those who grow cocoa in our cocoa growing areas in our villages, those who bring the oil palm, where the mines and gold comes from. Those people will not get education because of the divide. That is why we need to catch up on the divide. They didn't do that. Look at the abysmal policy that they are running. And the Duchum will not keep quiet. The Minister of Education will not humble himself to learn. Nana Jane is there for you people to go and learn from. Professor Nana Jane was Minister for Education and she was doing well. And all her policies were reasoned out and well thought out policy. So you have somebody to go and check out from and learn from and do the right thing. Don't do it.
But they're not ready to do that.
That's what I'm saying. An arrogant person. So they have gotten the education wrong. This is where we are. Look at our health policy. He came busting Agenda 88. Went to me and your crown, one you.
No, say 111.
1 or the 33 Becca, went to me and or the 23 Becca, who be a washable. Went to me and he had the confidence to come and tell us. If it's not a black lie, I don't know who he is. Somebody who knows that what he's saying is not true. Yet to come out and say to the confidence that Nana Addo Dankwa and Bawumia did. So, yes, when we fell into trouble with COVID, they decided to profiteer. Ajimamenu, a highly intelligent chartered accountant by training. What has happened to you? Owakufa Bemunu, a wild, fantastic gentleman. Nana Addo poison, Edibia Wonu. And I said, and I want laziness. Abro, Beye, Senyoma, Nako, because you have a mandate.
Break.
Yes, that's it. Break, destroy, fabo from Po, Naseno, because you have a mandate.
And only Ajimamenu.
That's the Omuna, they are warm. You're trying to gorge in pin. They are warm. Gorging pin.
Gorging
pin.
Gorging.
I can't imagine gorging pin. They are lazy. Abaya, Ukanipa 4, age boomunu. Unambe 500, you know. Abanketwa.
Abaya Ukanipa.
Nipa 4, crabo age, Ukabomu average. Unambe 500. Metusela crab, Unyani no beka say, hey. These are people who are governing us and they have nothing to do. And Mugabe, we are all watching. Everybody is watching. Look at the dollar in January and look at the dollar now in August. The amount of money you needed to do in terms of cities when you had $10,000 at the time was about 60,000. Am I lying? Today you need over 113,000 in order for that same $100,000 to do something. Look at the gap. Where are you going to take that 53,000 Ghana cedis from? Where are you going to take it from, Mugabe? Mugabe, me have said it. Say, Omana a woman, people have decided not to talk. And everybody is watching. But what will happen, like I said, is that we have 2 years to go to change the government. What are we doing? What will we survive on before the time comes? Because look at corruption. It will not go away. Government is not prepared at all to issue corruption from national life. I always say that people were shot at the firing squad in the 79s. What did they do wrong? Today we have a constitution that is protecting people who have stolen more than those who stole from us in 1979 and are walking around and are flying around and they don't care a hoot about what we are talking about.
A champ of Moko firing squad, right?
Yes.
What?
If I what? Look, let me tell you one of the good things of a champ. Oh.
Scar was jail bonds near there.
Yes.
I didn't throw set now,
Mugabe.
He was blaming our parliament.
Yes. Mugabe, listen.
No,
Parliament is supposed to
fire.
It's supposed to be the check on what we are doing. They are supposed. The legislature is supposed to check the executive on every action that they take. They have been set there as spies of the people and the people's interest.
The bank, data bank,
what have they done? Like I told you before, this guy came into the system under pretense. Under a pretentious guide.
Fire.
He managed to work with Victor Salome.
Victor
Salome,
the late
Victor Salome. He managed to break in through Kelly Gadjekpo, Victor Salome. They come from the same place.
In the voter.
Yes, when I mentioned the name, you see the connect. So they had a working relationship. So Ken Ofrata came in. Then they gave the Obutai thing to them that they should go and renovate some houses somewhere. Took Smith's money. They went to chop the money. And Ken Ofrata used data bank officials to go and occupy the houses. They've been asked to be prosecuted by the state under J. Ekufo. Nothing was done to them.
Under
J. Ekufo. You see, from court, you prosecute them. Kelly Gadjekpo and Ken Ofrata under the Obutai scandal. Nobody did anything to them. You jam no Sasikano, who convert here at some point, uchemu 1 billion cry, yeah, be chemu 1 billion cry, champo and Yafani Edikunu. In Cofred decides can it now show that high. And better
SIC go.
Oh, Mugabe, don't you see it?
Enterprise insurance.
They stop saying that
all the banks.
A deliberate locally manufactured economic crisis by Ken Ofrata to profit from
more than 30.
Yes, the idea is to profit from a locally manufactured economic crisis. How do we create it? They have a little problem in the banking sector that we can show up. We need 9 billion Ghana cedis or $9 billion to show up the banking sector problems. But let's escalate the problems and let's go and destroy the place. So from 9 billion, they used 55 billion for depositors alone. And what have they done? They didn't even recover the banks. They decided to consolidate them and take people's property, people's investments, people's hard-earned sweat. Look at Amwabin. Amwabin only a free a year. Only a free a year Saturday. Every Saturday a year. And I'm about to Monday. Only can of Friata. Onu you saw the Nirvana and the back.
Oh, you saw the
Nirvana. No, you know, Amwabin was driving his Nirvana to Accra.
Thank you.
Until he came and reached here earlier than Ken Ofurata. Into Duano. I said, Omiya, maybe I can't let you into an in bon como. And notice when you call on the other phone, so that call was from his manager telling him that his vault has been invaded by the national security. Oh, I'm on the line with the Minister for Finance. What are you talking about? Hold on. Ken and Tieno. Up until now, offer Ken now on fire. I'm telling you, I'm happy. Kofi Amabi. On no saving with time of buta SM in the buy now when you mungwasino. UT Bank and the big draw chino saving you. I'm happy the saving can offer. Look at the way he even Oguni banks, no. Look at the way he brought him down.
Depending kind.
What? Even if there was a problem to that extent, couldn't you discuss with your brother? Me say, sorry. Sunday, no, kind of rat or the front pew. And no pretty. Yes, so for Yakufu Munyati, former Chief Justice. The Algerian. And no Otabil so pretty, then Yaji, I told him Munyati, oh pretty. Monday and a first thing, but at your bank, no, don't be on me. Can I kind of rat was. Oh, was sorry, them will be Sunday. I see this for Musha, so the moon can't tell me some boha. Oh, was sorry, them will branch. Oh, and yet, since our year free all the courtesy. So, baby, I want to. Oh, that's all. It's Mugabe. Me the enemy can say this is a government that or the cock is seen as soon. The people have failed you. Everybody is feeling it in their pocket. So Tieno no akodi ni boni. Wa me Tieno on to be punish. Yes. This biblical quotations and his white appearance or started yache. He has used it. Or the deceiving Rollins. Rollins was in power until for the revolution not to touch them. They came under the guise of Nyami. Yeah, the Nyami were cool people, and they convinced people who were in the system who needed somewhere to put their money. People who were working in high places and other things. Oh, Bank Biaba, they can do this in so many years, like the street thing, and they managed to convince a lot of people. So I am asking you, Mugabe Mase, go and ask them. How does this guy become a finance minister for party?
Conflict of interest.
Sɛ nana do anyi na fio wɔn sɛ me de me ka asɛm ana bam ade na bama no ana mesi wo se wo yɛden ɔyare what is ɔyare so the hospital
me tete
obi ampe wo mo bi ɔmra fie number resigning ɛnyɛ saa de asɛn yɛ esi komu no Mugabe ube didi anapa
wadi bɔne
look all the road shows see Ntase Dubois Galan say Professor Dubois ba look at the cronyism nana do now we national organizer we campaign manager ba Professor Dubois when you be president, what could find the back to what be the finance deputy finance minister?
From where?
What did you see? What? Yes, highly intelligent people. I couldn't do where are they? You dogged all these people, brought this small boy in. Or buying on the road shows they are doing. Their companies are benefiting from borrowing the monies for the state.
Bonds.
Yes, it was a KKDK. When we are in sorrow, our woes, our financial woes. People are sitting somewhere benefiting from our financial woes with their families and friends.
Let's go back and listen to KKD.
Yeah, sure.
Sir, yes, I'll go back home. Now, you're more KKD.
What's it?
Find what you can say.
Look, where we are, if we don't build consensus, we cannot uproot corruption. We cannot tackle unemployment. The illiteracy too in the system has skyrocketed. The government we're deceiving Kofa say, Onubaomi Okasan Kofa Jinidi. But 6 years down the line, the action, what he said, nothing. So why on your deal so Osape or person leading the party, no? And the person Ghana Bukata. Yes, and the Ghana Bukata. Now me catch be say. Let's take the history of the Northern People's Party.
And we need to stop.
Let's take the history of the Northern People's
Party.
No, yes, we have to. I've told you, we have to, as a Muntie Foundation, we have to form a barrier to prevent the guy from even speaking out. So Bekasa, because I throw
Muntie train.
Yes. We have to plaster no. ye bomb pa osusumwa obekasa wo
engines ne kasa
obekasa nyankopon ma na say eyentron ko ana be free na no oba enkata he should stroke of the mouth no on top from ho no win animals because he cannot come and deceive everybody. Look at him, the way he's enjoying. He has brought his wife's people into power. Where were they before? Where were they before? What were they doing? What are you telling us? Today they have become rich. You come into political office, you didn't have anything. Today you have come and you become rich people, and you are not ashamed. Look at the way you are spending your wealth.
KKD is one of them.
Yes. One of the report yesterday that broke my heart. I saw how much Ghana owes, but I also found that apparently the Minister of Finance's company or former company is a transaction advisor to the monies we borrow. So as Ghana gets poorer, the Minister of Finance's company or former company gets richer. Is this what we want to continue in this country? Do we want to re-elect people into office, give them their pay and their perks, and then allow them and their friends and their companies or their former companies to be the very beneficiaries of the woes of our country? This is not only about the Minister of Finance. This is about Parliament. Parliament, you must be ashamed of yourself. You have failed the people of Ghana. Because I don't think from the time of Nkrumah to date, whoever is the Minister of Finance should be benefiting every time our country goes to borrow money. Is that what happened under everybody in this country? What precedent are we setting? Yesterday when I read the report, I was so broken. And I was like, do people know this? So I called 4 different people. Some in civil society, some in government, some in the former government. And I said, oh, but this is general knowledge. And I'm like, it's general knowledge, and Parliament thinks it's okay. So whoever wins the next election will also set up their own companies and be the transaction advisors when we go and take a loan? What is wrong with us as a people? So the person's motive for even going for a loan, for me now, is not clear. Because every time we take a loan, their company makes money. Does this make sense to us as a people? Look, we have leaders of industry, some who have been, deprived of their finances. And in the meantime, the people who are sitting in power are stealing us blind. And all people can tell me is, oh, but this is general knowledge. And then Jimmy and Kwasi, what a shame. What a damn shame. When they are out of power, will they want whoever comes into power?
Fantastic. Alisa?
Yes. Hey, they are stealing us blind. Acquire you to term. Let's just say, they are stealing us blind.
That's a near katakata.
Aye. Say, the agrobia at to agro. Say, at the end of the day, agroni. It will be to when you know.
Alisa agroni.
Mugabe.
Mugabe,
Mamin, one of the things are they are stealing us blind. Okay. Pre-COVID, pre-Ukraine war. Pre-COVID, na ni naso say obi be my $400 million. No be na ni naso say you be my $2 billion
from the IMF.
Because ni enim say COVID in pobeba. It is budget ni e bi bia dada. And say na COVID in the buy. It is sky a free fall and a betom. And can we buy o adwenia? Wo nyansa. O one district, one factory. O $1 million, $1. It is you have 2.4 billion. You can use 275 to all the constituencies. Set up your one district, one factory. From Sasika, we are then Obekatre. Because they are stealing us blind. Or them, lock it down 3 weeks. Or buy out Sasika in Asa. Or the Amaya Ensio. Or the Amaya electricity. Or the Amaya Moody. 2.4 billion NASA.
Or buy us in India.
What you see? What it? It no cano. Sikana Yenina Yenina Suna Aba. A buy and swap. But Sikani Diano
Parliament.
Yes. And I make I say, how does this money get into the finance ministry? How can Parliament sat by and watch them blow this money? How did they blow this money without the consent of Parliament and everybody was watching? Then 2, look at Parliament itself. How did you vet this gentleman to become finance minister again?
For the second time.
For the second time. In the first time you say he didn't do well. You're all saying it.
Give it to them.
So how come?
Give it to them.
Then you managed to get this guy to become our finance minister again.
Give it to them.
How? And you see, their own people, it has come from their own skin. Their own people. Kwesi Chedakwa has been a conservative guy and rolling with them. He's a party person. Mka party person open anajo. Yeah, open nije ade ni ade. So he has good friends. Oh no, na ora PV obin. Yeah. Ora PV obin may so rest in peace. Na da kwala no no. Into only manage ade. So he knows where the niceties in town are. Say ne onu TV so. Na ni boafu to the extent ni kasa okano. Na just internally cry no. There are problems there. Asamasi Sikane buying planting for food and jobs.
Blaming the parliament.
Yes, planting for food and jobs. Me, that is what I have said. Aruna Idrisu, Ora Muntaka, ni Ora Ahmed. Oko Masemwa, na party for Bebo Niadi. Look, the authority that the party has given to you and what you can do with that authority where you are not using it. You are not using it at all. You people are there and you are allowing people to lay blame on you for the failings of a certain sitting government. And you are there, you are not worried at all. Why? Aruna Idrisu, what is it? Are you happy just being MP in Tamale? Don't you have any future plan? Don't you have any future ambition? Muntaka, do you just want to remain MP in Asawasi? Or Ahmed? Do you just want? No. You have been given responsibility by the party. You must prove your worth and do more for the party to believe you and give you bigger responsibility. Minority walking out. But can one same say you see me How? How do you work out? I could see a gap. Yes. Look, if we don't show what you are made up of. Yes, it must start from Parliament. And you people must bare your teeth. Look, in 1996, when they entered Parliament in 97, J. Spencer, Nana Akufo-Addo and other things, do you know what they did to the Rawlings administration? They wouldn't sleep. They stood on their neck. Even when Rawlings was doing well, they fought him.
Speaker, are you so soft on the speaker?
Oh yes, that Mugabe.
Yeah, no, see, I do ask for.
Yeah,
I don't know more send of Omonia representative for Parliament.
Yeah,
Omo, yes, sir, Omonia representative.
Yeah,
so why I say I tell you, I do ask for Domekwabinya.
Mugabe say speaker na say mumpo kan numpo there. Them person be in free.
No, by a person
more reasoned judgment on the matter.
But what is he doing about this, sir?
That is the problem. Sir must be attended to. Me and you know. Look, even there are so many things that has happened on the parliamentary front that I'm not happy about. I said they have been soft with the MPP. No, I'm saying that they have been soft with the MPP. They say hang parliamentar. What you say?
137.
I say hanging the Pablo. I say hanging na the policy in
137. I don't know because majority.
Mugabe, they have an arrangement where they can sit.
Arrangement from where?
They did it. Inside there, you know the independent person. The independent person opted to go to that side. That is what should have happened. But under that the arrangement, he managed to go there under guys, and then they on paper it's 137. But that guy walks to them, he helps them. So on paper it's 138. Oh, declare blade and he says he will work with them.
They will go back there.
Yeah, or by support, fine. There has to be an open election publicly for everybody to come and contest from, because Kalana didn't buy the free side independence colors and but we didn't see anything like that. And I can say the compromises under this hand parliament it's too much. You see, Alistair, and I want to TV
no fire there party for
yeah, cannot this and sorry. Listen,
yet to me and this is so almost no
obedience so be as I mean can't say. Baby, a party they do now.
You hear power.
There are certain people who want to stop us from getting power. They are occupied. They are okay with
and
where they are.
Comfortable with where they
yes. So they don't care about we who are struggling.
When John Mahama becoming president,
but I don't want to see John Mahama. They cannot stop John Mahama from coming back. He has to come back. We are seeing Nyankopo. She said, "Adia, nobody can see it." But look at Parliament must do more. Aruna Idrisu and his people must do more. They must step up the game. And yes, in future, people will come back and blame you. You say, hang Parliament. So you must hang them by their policy. Hold them by their throat. You must not give them any breathing space. Yes, that is the hanging. You see a hang, you'll be saying. So you hang the person, you hold the person tight in behalf of the people. Because the people, in the first term, look at what happened.
And the speaker only say,
yes.
You want one sorry you know say you fa no kono kwa represent.
Ogabi unim say speaker dey me papa.
Oye nyina papa. I can no kura na kire.
Ogabi no.
Sometimes we be you can no kura. Oye nyina papa.
Na one en can no kura kire no.
You can kire no.
No, there's work to be done. He knows.
Can no kura na kire.
Yes. He knows that there's work to be done and he has to do more in order that we'll be able to achieve the respect that we deserve as a political party in power. Sesiano, he does not control the minority. That is the problem I have.
And as I ever said, like I said, my above for an enemy, Spanish for Abekasa, Enuya, a year, where we or Spanish Gallic Mesa, say hypertension and how diabetes will be a Jawda, Chromo, menstrual disorders, will be what you're doing now when you're henny. When you're Spanish Gallic Mesa, and then the capsules in Libya, a bebo, Spanish Jungo capsules, so about a boy improve memory and mental sharpness. So and say increase blood flow to the brain when you binuma a bebo, papa. So like natural clinic. Omonso edawro makan ho na eboy ene enwumre solak doctor chacha ene enwumre ye na de solak mesa de abadwa so pebi emano mema no unya bi mema no monoma eboa gunu no etu ase emano so white na yifi okura ema bibia konkan Dr. Solomon edi no nyina aba edwa so na so ya na odi to pain capsules ni to pain ointment so aba eno so eboa yi papa to pain ointment no obi a wona baby eye wo ya waposo ajongo so no wunya eye to pain eye ointment ni bia ebetimi abo yi papa sa so na to pain capsules no pebi na nonom ebeboa na watuma agina na so yi papa ye de zipma capsules ene eye prosafric capsules so aba kamienu nyina ne bom ne no be ma waye mre e wompem be ma otumi emo adwuma odwun so ahwo kire wo fe Dr. Solomon e wo 0245 616028 pharmacy shop bia be wura wo Ghana ha no obenya Dr. Solomon ni no ni bi ato kaso ye branch o sa so na se so no wodu wane kire kokomlemle ewo eye Havasina eye high school ni chemu a obehu yen ewo ho na yetumi aboa ama bibia konkan e de amount Prosajoy obi wonya mfie de senum eko wonya prostate enlargement ya na nwumre me kanfo eye Prosajoy de amount number kwa no pa ba kwa nwumre obi abo ho bande afri eye prostate enlargement mu no oba number ako de bia ni nyina eyi nupa abadwa so Prosajoy ni pebinenum Saudi wane kire eye pharmacy Saudi NS chemist Lina top up Unicom Nisi East Cantonment Baseline and Repasheba any other pharmaceutical shops in our Benyabi for 0244727028 offer ebejo so also real estate semen can show o pass asiato sha is afenya so chari junction ye ban San City Estate do yumu dodo asebi do wonya chopoli private house aso enche be more 200 blocks ya ma 10 bars of cement na osan de asha ase hwe echa kwan e wododo wa any fire service station no na edi ehwe ne mu free no 0244684069 offer na ye bejo so es natural mineral water so ni do so boaba obi a opensu atu na ohwe bia wo ayie wo wedding wo engagement wo birthday party bia bra SYZ Broadcasting Limited ya 246 BBC Street in Sono ye de bebre aba be hu Robert champion Robert obaba no addressing nicely no what wo twen obe hu Robert adudo bia pe bia no wonsa betumi aka fofola fo ne bo no so form es natural mineral water we say simply natural you ko nyina da roma enete achi Joe West wo takrade oni miamenua Joshua mu nyina mu tie mu hwe life wo takrade Joe West eni abosoni nyina mu takrade ye chacha mu nyina enanyum alesa yeso de na odi ye kwan enanyum
me ka kire kumasiman nyina say mosque na Alhaji ba o mi ase ono si ye nyan no si ye sika no Alhaji Said Sinari time na o ya ambassador to Saudi Arabia ena ko pay sika no e wo Saudi Arabia o mampani o mohen no ho ena odi sika na ba na ye de si mosque no ba o mi o donate 10 bags o seden into to me ngi credit no
ye ma me Anita de so so you too much
ono so you too much
I feel so e wo takwade wo so you too much
so me ba
ma bo say we too much o ma for he
I'm humble now all of them are comments Mugabi into mine no to me nko say we have to get out of our debt cycle. Fantastic. But we have to put in prudent economic measures in order to take us out of our
life
what you see those 31 days were our precious golden days in our lives. Fantastic. And they will never go away. They have even sharpened us the more. And today people are saying it was out of hatred because we are speaking the truth. We told Ghanaians that Nana Addo, Danko Akufo-Addo will not be an effective president. Yes.
That
is why they piled up. They are in government and they are not performing. They should all be sent to the non-performing access commission and put in prison and locked up forever. And yes, on my way and I make a nipa mo deal money buy a bomb or chiti sa champion money adeno. Today they are shaking in their graves because of fear ocean way a non-performing. It is any time this Mugabe. Next time but Kenofoyata and Yadi Obesi San is Subai. And if Nanado wants to keep him there, yes, so here we are.
Meda say Alessa Tyro Nelson and then you may say we may guess here to me the Gumbe show at the Brewo and you Meda General Manager TVS was at Abuja say Kevin Asante Oshe you made in as a producer better than as a decimal show assistant producer as that Mamo Emmanuel Kisi Emmanuel Nate and then Mamoboama Raf Raf Nye was a TVS was it in Moamunina Timina Yedamase Emma Bibia to me
it's a muffin pot. It's your papa, superintendent of immigration. It's your baby.
Yes, for now, baby. Yamiasum, and come. And then media who and then you may Yamiadoma. So, Kenya Ponya Copo, but say Yadomotasia, Yabesa Edinsia. A channel Pamu Kumasi, and Yamiadoma, I'll return.
Gumbe,